We begin tonight with the breaking news. What the National Weather Service is calling a particularly dangerous situation, declaring a tornado emergency for a time in Little Rock.
Okay, I see power flashes. It's on the ground. It's on the ground. I saw power flashes.
There it is. We have a tornado. You can
that
see the
could
rotation.
Be a strong tornado. It could be EF2 or greater.
Yeah, that was our biggest concern today, folks. Strong tornadoes.
March 31st started out a little bit in turmoil, and that morning I got with my district maintenance engineer and my district construction engineer and staff, and I just had a bad feeling about the morning. Being in it this long, I kind of just, kind of know. You have that gut feeling that this is going to be bad.
You start hearing reports, several of our employees right here in Little Rock that had damage of their homes. We had employees in maintenance division. I started getting pictures of ARDOT trucks with trees, crushed the entire truck. I never imagined it would be the severeness of this tornado. Of course, our crews are used to any type of storm. It's pretty common to have trees down. Our maintenance crews are so good, and they're used to call outs any hour of the day, 24/7, 365. And so we got some great people, but they have to be called out quite often. And so when you see severe weather like this, it always crosses my mind, yeah, we're gonna have a busy day, our maintenance guys are.
On Fridays, most of my employees are normally off, so that meant that the bulk of our crews were off that day. As we watched it progress, we thought that we needed to call everyone in with the thought that if they come in and there's nothing, then okay, we have to pay a little overtime. But if it is bad, then we're already positioned in a place where we could react. On I Drive, there was a lot of red lines, especially around Rodney Parham. So we reacted first to there. The tornado had gone across there and did a lot of damage. It knocked a power line out, which is really what shut the interstate down at that point.
I'm out here on Cantrell Road between a Reservoir and Mississippi, and obviously traffic is getting by, but just, wow, it's just a lot of destruction.
We had crews also on Cantrell. Each of the area crews were pretty much covering their area and reacting to what was happening.
All of these crews, they know how to step into action. And really my role is a support role. Hey, what can we do to help? Coordinating with our state maintenance engineer. The district can support themselves, but the state maintenance engineer can help coordinate support from other districts.
Our crew, District 6, works very well in responding to emergencies. We gear up with chainsaws, or we gear up with different types of equipment that can pull debris out of the road.
Again, you think, okay, surely that's it, and then you hear a little bit later it hits wind.
We'd heard about the storms coming through Little Rock, North Little Rock, but most of those usually track north of us, so really didn't give it too much thought about it coming on the wind. And there was debris, there were power lines, there were trees, just everything you can imagine out in the road.
I worked several years at District 1 in Wynn, and so I'm immediately thinking of two things. I'm thinking of all my friends, and I'm thinking of ARDOT District 1 and what they're having to deal with.
Being in Arkansas, we've been around tornadoes, but I'd not had one so directly and so closely impact all of my employees. We spent quite a bit of time that evening just locating people.
District engineers from 10 and 5, the neighboring districts, were calling, what can we do to help there in Wynn and around the state.
I know how District 1 men and women respond. This is how they do it. They rise up to a challenge. Feels you were pride, but I'm not surprised. We had several employees who completely lost their homes, who were back at work Monday, ready to work. That's just how these men and women are. We're family at District 1, and that's how we treat each other. And like I say, these people are precious to you.
So I'm very proud of the District 6 family that we have. My team cares very much for the individuals and the work that they do when something like this happens. Some may not be sure what's happening to their family, but they're going to come in, they're going to take care of what they need to at ARDOT. And for the traveling public, their safety is important as well. They did a great job.
Regardless of the situation, our people step up and they take care of business. They know how to help others.
There's a neighborhood on 430 south of Rodney Parham where there's quite a bit of debris and tree devastation going on there. And we work with Environmental Division. and we had a contractor come in and clear the area and mulch the area and plant trees. It was just kind of a good thing to do, to be a good neighbor.
We're not just here in Little Rock, we are local. ARDOT is in every community, every county, and we have local people there. We live in these communities, and we're here to serve these communities, and it's just a wonderful thing to have such good staff that can do that.
It's amazing to see top to bottom throughout the organization, just that level of dedication, professionalism, and just compassion.